Shalom, shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Rakakadash. I want to give a double honor to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who do rule well. And I want to give a salutation to the whole field that they're pushing and striving to stay in this truth. Just a little quick video, okay, about how our people, all right, they just they still in the wilderness. You know, our people, it's hard for them to wrap around their mind that this place is about to be destroyed. I came back to Jason Whitlock because I just wanted to see, even though we know that IUIC it's not the full truth, they do come with some truth. So I wanted just to see if he picked up on anything that the bishop had said on the show. And it looked like it, like he got a little beard growing, you know. But for the most part, it looked like that this political activist Royce Wright, okay, who's going to be speaking, he's been on the show, I believe, twice now since the bishop went on there. So I'm thinking that this is the route that he wanted to take. Now, this guy stands, the guy Royce, okay, totally lost. He still believe it, and everybody got a chance to be good. Hell, going to hell, your soul being damned. You know, he still don't have the breath. He don't have no truth. So I'm just gonna play a little bit and chime in. But you know, us in the know, man, this is what our people fail to realize. In the scripture that say, "Come out of her," this is the part that he's talking about. Learning how to detach, learning not to put too much stock in Babylon, man, because it's going down. But with no further ado, let's go and get to it.
Time to be joined by Royce White. Royce.
I didn't even see the title. Hold on. I didn't know he had a Royce White, the knowledge cyclone.
All right, welcome back. Time to be joined by Royce White. Royce, can't wait to hear your thoughts on the latest developments as it relates to LeBron James and Jerry Jones, and it's my contention that LeBron and a lot of these guys mishandled the Kyrie Irving situation, and it messed up their dopamine addiction on social media, and they're just using Jerry Jones to try to recover their cult-like following on social media, or the obedience from their followers. How do you see it?
A few different ways, and I struggle to even talk about it with some consistency, because there just seems like a widespread unwillingness, inability, or conditioning to talk about any of these issues, without any nuance and without taking them apart layer by layer. But nonetheless, and that's across the entire spectrum of cultural and political issues all around the world. But nonetheless, I'll start by saying, once again, a two-dimensional worldview makes it very easy to be double-crossed and triple-crossed. And yesterday, I tried to emphasize the importance of history. And I think there is a fundamental importance of history. I think human beings are the historical being. I think history is essential to humans being human. I think it's essential for us to have any knowledge, for us to transfer knowledge from one generation to the next. And then wisdom is how you apply knowledge. So history is important, no doubt. But history doesn't define us in totality. It doesn't define us absolutely.
See, and I want to pause it there. I could have got I should have put his take on after the bishop was there, because this guy came on too, and he went on this big long rant. But as you could just see, he don't know, okay? He don't know what's going on. So let's get the scripture though, like to help back up, okay? Let's go to Hosea 4:1. It says, "Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel, for the Lord has a controversy," okay, "with the inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of Yahweh in the land." Okay? So we know that there's no outcome. All these activists, all these people who figure that they, or think that they have it figured out, you know, it's not about to be this type of thing to where, because they also said this a lot too on this show, that Jason Whitlock, he's trying to redeem America, okay, the place that took out his forefathers, all right, like they really believe that this is all, you know, they really believe that this is what God has put here for us to magnify as the height of life, you know, when what's coming, the kingdom of heaven, that's worth the investment. That's worth you putting all the eggs in that basket.
And that goes for anybody.
It's like it too. I'm kind of hoarse. I'm under the weather.
It goes for me. It goes for you. It goes for Jerry Jones. It goes for LeBron James, Kyrie Irving, blacks, Jews, Americans, the Chinese. Doesn't matter. History is but a small part of what defines us. And yes, I would be remiss not to admit and acknowledge that there is still racism that is in our culture, in our society. Now, where that racism is a constant debate. It's a constant search to be able to see it and identify it properly.
No, nigga, that's just what you. Sorry. No, God. Yeah, I'm about to have a shot. He don't say that, bro. He don't say that. This ain't about to be no constant debate. This ain't about to be. Matter of fact, man, that's, you know what, I'm tired of hearing from them. Man, let's go and get to these scriptures, man. He ain't talking about nothing, bro. Messing around with these dudes, bro. We'll be here forever, man. Nigga would be in Egypt forever, bro. 2 Timothy. 2 Timothy 3:7. Ever learning and never able to come to the knowledge of the truth. Yeah, so, you know, you'll get guys like this, you know, even more other black, so-called black pioneers, okay? They'll come with this good talk, okay? But one thing I ever noticed about our people is that whenever it comes to really speaking the truth, somebody else has to get offended, okay? And the truth is how the Israelites been treated, okay, in this whole coming up or bringing up in America. And just because a couple years later now, you got some trinkets, you know, these niggas forget all about the whole struggle. Matter of fact, let me get that. what is that? In the time of, let me see if I can find that. There we go. Ecclesiasticus 11:25. In the day of prosperity, there's a forgiveness of affliction. And in the day of affliction, there is no more remembrance of prosperity. Yeah, man. So now these niggas got a little podcast, got a little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? They are reluctant on speaking on things that we all know that even if you got money, you're still just a nigga. You know? And so you'll never get truth out of these people. You know, it's not about them. They're not the ones that's going to help pull our nation out of this rut that we're in. Okay? And as far as him thinking that what didn't happen, we can grow from that, it ain't. That's not how the Most High get down. And it's not about your program. You know, and that's what these people like him and others fail to realize, that it's really prideful to actually have all these thoughts, all these words coming out of your mouth, and none of them is of this book, okay? And if they don't speak from that book, that means there ain't no truth in them. So I just don't get it. But anyway, let's get some more scripture, right? Let's go to 2nd Esdras real quick, because this is what's coming. The whole wake up now is on everybody's show is calling out what Esau doing, calling out what the army doing in all these countries. Listen, half of the shit that these people are finding out already been done. It's already been done. You have already lived deliciously off her wrongdoing. So the result of that is already coming too. You know, there's no backing up, and that's what's about to be ugly. If you don't have the Most High covering, we need folks really figure out on the main scale that what them guys on the streets corner is talking about is about to be everybody's future. All hell is gonna break loose. Okay, it's really gonna be ugly for anybody darker than a brown paper bag. No, but here we go. 2nd Esdras 8:50. For many great miseries should be done to them that in the latter time should dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. So this is the time that we're in. Okay. This is the time where all these proud ass women, okay, that uses their body as any and everything that got something to do with life. It's always about the look. It's always about filming themselves. All these dudes out here. Okay? Okay? That's all about what? Trying to clock some dough, trying to clock some dollars. Okay? This social media, the way this government has ran this country, all right, the pride oozes off these people. And they're not trying to listen to the Most High, so the Most High got a cold destruction coming for y'all ass. All right, that's what time we in. We're not in the time of niggas trying to sound like Marcus Garvey and all. What happened to all of them? Every time one of those so-called black leaders rose up, our nation got worse after their death. Okay, this is not. This is not. Okay, find out who your enemy is and try to get along with them. No, 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 no. All the real holidays, all the real true days of worship in the book were days that our nation conquered the others. Okay, majority of them. All right, so that's what this is about, man. This is about kingdomship. This is about rulership. All right, it's not about trying to get along with everybody. If he wanted everybody to get along, he would have made everybody the same. All right, he would have made everybody with no free thinking. All right, but that's how you know that these guys are not in the truth. They're not looking for truth. They just looking for a way for them to live without being reminded that they're niggas. All right. I got one more scripture, then we're going to end it. This one's supposed to be a long lesson. Ecclesiastes 7:7. Okay, and it says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and the gift destroyed the heart. Yeah, and both of them guys that you see on TV has received gifts from Esau, Edom, so they're not going to be truly convinced. All right, especially when they see another person looking like them, who they feel like they don't have as much as them. You know, they're not trying to listen to that. All right, but it's going to be to their own detriment. All right, but with that, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom.